CBSE releases final date sheet 2026 Class 10-12 board exams to begin on February 17. Subharti University marks National Unity Day with INA veteran statue unveiling and book releases. National Law University to begin functioning in Kashmir from April 2026 confirms CM Omar Abdullah. Next exam deferred, NMC confirms no immediate implementation. Transition to take 2 to 4 years. Canada's international student approvals dropped by 62%, lowest in a decade. College hit hardest. The Central Board of Secondary Education has released the final date sheet for 2026 Class 10 and 12 board exams scheduled to begin on February 17, 2026 at 10:30 a.m. Class 10 exam will continue till March 10 while Class 12 exams will end on April 9, 2026. This is the first time CBSE has issued the final timetable for 110 days in advance, helping students and schools to plan effectively. The schedule includes adequate gaps between papers, coordination with national entrance exam, and adjustments in minor subjects. As per NEP 2020, Class 10 will have a two-phase exam system in 2026. Students can download the complete date sheet from www.cbse.gov.in. Swami Vivekanand Subharti University Meerut celebrated National Unity Day and Akhand Bharat Independence Day, honoring Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel's birth anniversary. The event featured 101-year-old INA veteran Lieutenant R. Madhavan Pillai as the chief guest, who highlighted Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose's role in India's freedom and shared his principles of unity, dedication, and faith. He inspired the audience by singing Kadam Kadam Badhaye Jao. University founder Dr. Atul Krishna announced year-long programs on Akhand Bharat, while Chancellor Stuti Narayan Kakkar emphasized remembering freedom fighters' sacrifice. The book Azad Hind 2 Viksit Bharat, edited by Dr. Preeti Singh, was launched. A Sardar Patel statue donated by Dr. P.K. Gupta and Dr. Kumkum Gupta was unveiled and the donors were felicitated. Jammu and Kashmir Chief Minister Omar Abdullah announced that the National Law University will begin functioning in the Kashmir Valley from April next year. Speaking on the resolution moved by Congress MLA Nizamuddin Bhatt, Abdullah said that the government supports the initiative and aims to expand the region's education infrastructure. The Assembly passed the resolution by voice note. The NLU will initially operate from rented accommodation at Ompra in Budgam, where a proposed software technology park was previously halted due to Air Force objections. Abdullah said that the funds for the first phase have been allocated and discussions will be held with the Chief Justice and Chief Secretary. The NLU will allow J&K students to study law within the Union Territory. The National Medical Commission has announced that the National Exit Test, a unified exam for medical graduates, will be implemented immediately. NMC Chairman Dr. Abhijat Seth said that the exam, earlier scheduled for August 2025, has been deferred to allow adequate time for planning, feedback, and transition. He added that it may take another 2 to 4 years before full implementation. Next aims to replace the MBBS final exam, NEET PG, and licentiate exam, ensuring uniform medical education standards across India. The delay follows protest, lack of infrastructure, and uncertainty over conducting authority. Pharma and Games representative welcomed the decision, citing the need for clarity and nationwide readiness before the rollout. Canada is witnessing a sharp 62% drop in international student approvals, with only 80,000 new post-secondary study permits expected in 2025, at the lowest in 10 years, according to the Apply Board. The fall surpasses even pandemic-era decline, largely due to tightened study permit caps introduced in 2024 and 2025. colleges face the steepest impact with nearly 80% of the approvals going to onshore students already in Canada, leaving under 30,000 new permits. Universities, however, show slight recovery with approval rates rising from 30% in May to 55% in August. Experts warn that if new inflow remains low, Canada's total international student population could shrink by 50% in 2026, significantly affecting diversity and institutional revenues.